What's good, you guys? So today we're going to be reviewing Vespertone by Teletone Audio. First, we'll start with a review of the plugin, then we'll get into a sample that I made using Vespertone, as well as all of my other Teletone Audio VSTs that I have. Then I'll show you guys how I flip that sample and call it a wrap. So first off, let's get into Vespertone. Vespertone is supposed to be 4 instruments in one. So that's going to be a Celeste, Rhodes, Wurlitzer, and a vibraphone, all punched into one VST, making some wonderful sounds. So let's check out a few of those sounds, and I'll show you guys how you can change things up with the parameters that they have right here. As you can hear, Vespertone sounds pretty wavy, crazy, and I don't know, it's pretty weird in a good way though. So I'm really excited to use this and I'll show you guys what I made with this VST. But first, let's look at a few of these parameters. So we have this sound, thrifted $30, and it sounds like super wavy, super wavy. And we have these mics right here, a close, a ribbon, and room. So this is room. And if you took these out the right way, you get a nice sound. But those aren't the only ways to change up the sound. You have this body parameter, so turns it like more into a synth. Then we turn it a little bit more to the left. Now it sounds like a Wurlitzer, which is just, and that's just the body parameter. So let's go over to soul. Adds a lot of mids into it. Let's see spirit. Spirit kind of makes it sound ghostly, haunted, adds a lot of reverb to it. Let's go ahead and turn it down and let's go to a different sound and play with these other ones. Beautiful. Let's see what age does. Makes it sound a little bit more vintage, retro. And this just adds a lot of life to it, I feel like, when you take all the age out. We got vibration, which is like a LFO. Then we have sensitivity, which is basically which velocity is played at. You can get really hard or really soft. Then you have mechanics. This is my favorite one. This is just pretty much like those live sounds that you hear. I press the key and I release it. You hear it. It's really nice. Like textures. Then we have noise, which is basically like tape noise, the hiss. And then you have stereo, which is how stereo the sound is. Alright, so yeah, that's Vespertone. Now let's get into the sample I made using Vespertone, Golden Age Grand, Ondine, retrograde bass, and when I flipped it, I used tempo for the drums. So those are all my Teletone audio plugins used as one. So yeah, that's the sample, and like I said, I use a majority of my Teletone audio plugins. Let's go over Golden Age Grand. So I used the preset Carnegie Hall, October 1960, and it sounds like this. I also paired it up with neo soul keys to add some extra textures to the sounds, and they sound just like this. Then over on Vespertone, we use Vespertone Celeste. Then over on Ondine, we got this little sound. And that patch is called Insecurity, a nice little sound. I like to use it a lot. And then we have retrograde bass. So we use chorus of upright and this is how it sounds. And then I also added some omnisphere patches, basically of the gospel praises that you hear in the background, and they sound a little something like this. And that's pretty much it for the sample. So now let's go over to our other session and I'll show you guys how I flipped this so-called sample I made into a nice little beat. So let's check it out.
Come on, y'all, get lock it down. 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 Common sense is in your town. I said, come on, y'all, get lock it down. Common sense is in your town. I said.
And that right there is the beat that I made from the sample that I also made today. But how did I get that? So we can go over here to our tempo patch. And as you can see, we use the balanced kit and for the beat selection, tempo. And it gave me some drums that sounded like this. Now for the sample, I dropped that into a sampler, played around with it, and I got this pattern. So basically, I just found one pattern, stuck with it, and just changed a few octaves on some of the patterns just to make it sound kind of, I don't know, different. But yeah, later in the beat, in the middle, I kind of just let the groove play kind of naturally how I wanted it to sound. And then also towards the middle, I added a bass line. This is just a double bass. I got this from a pack, which I downloaded off of Ableton's website. They have a bunch of packs for free. And this is from the orchestral strings pack in the double bass folder. So yeah, the bass sounds like this. And then I added some common boom bap acapella little vocal chop. So it goes like this, and yeah, that's the beat.
Come on, y'all, get live, get down. Common sense is in your town. I said, come on, y'all, get live, get down. Common sense is in your town. I said.
After I got all those patterns and change ups, sequence to beat, and this is what I got. And that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, getting a quick look at Vespertone, as well as seeing what I can do with a project full of Teletone audio plugins. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video, and I've pretty much just been having a lot of fun with the channel. All in all, I've been trying to stay consistent for you guys for the past week. All of December, I'm gonna just try to dedicate as much time to YouTube and growing this platform as much as possible, to be honest. Within this next month, I'm going to be working a lot. But without further ado, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and that's going to be it for today. Peace.